Introduction to Jinns. In Islam, Jinns are created beings made from smokeless fire, separated from humans and angels, and have free will like humans. Some are righteous believers, while others are evil believers. Jinns live in a parallel world but can interact with humans, influencing or deceiving them. The most notable jinn is Iblis, who refused Allah's command to bow to Adam, becoming Shaitan, the greatest enemy of mankind. Though feared, not all jinns are malevolent, and Islamic teachings provide clear guidance on protection from their harmful influence through prayer and faith. Good and bad jinns. In Islam, jinns, like humans, have free will, meaning some can choose to follow Allah's guidance while others deviate. Good jinns, known as Muslim jinns, worship Allah and lead righteous lives, while the evil jinns, also called shayateen, reject faith and spread mischief. The Quran refers to both types, illustrating how the good jinns live peacefully, while the bad ones tempt and harm humans. However, their power over believers is limited, as faith, prayer, and seeking refuge in Allah can protect against their influence. The Qareen. The Qareen, in Islamic belief, is a specific type of jinn that accompanies every human from birth. This jinn constantly whispers negative thoughts and urges toward evil, but believers can resist through faith and devotion to Allah. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, mentioned his own Qareen had accepted Islam, which shows that even these companions can be subdued. The Qareen's influence is strong, but seeking protection through prayer and reciting Quranic verses helps to minimize its power over a person's thoughts and actions. Iblis, often mistaken as a fallen angel, is actually one of the jinn. He was expelled from paradise for refusing to bow to Adam out of arrogance. After his banishment, Iblis vowed to mislead mankind and drag them toward hell. He and his followers constantly seek to tempt and deceive humans, but those who stay close to Allah and seek His protection are shielded from Iblis's schemes. The Quran reminds us that while Iblis has power over the disobedient, he holds no sway over true believers. Sorcery and magic. Sorcerers and magicians often use jinns to perform dark magic, exploiting their powers for evil purposes. In Islam, this practice is strictly forbidden and considered a major sin. Magicians form pacts with evil jinns who aid them in causing harm, spreading falsehood, or manipulating people. However, such magic only works by Allah's will, and seeking refuge in Him protects believers from these harmful practices. The Quran and Hadith warn against engaging with magic, as it leads one away from Allah and towards darkness. Fortune tellers rely on jinn, especially the Kareem, to reveal details about a person's past. These jinns have followed the individual throughout their life, giving the fortune teller accurate insights into their history. However, when it comes to the future, fortune tellers lie, as only Allah has knowledge of what is to come. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, warned against trusting fortune tellers, as their reliance on jinns and their false predictions can lead people astray and away from true faith in Allah. Interaction with prophets. Prophets like Solomon and Muhammad, peace be upon them, had unique interactions with jinns. Prophet Solomon, Sulaiman, was granted control over the jinn by Allah, using their abilities to build and perform tasks under his command, as mentioned in the Quran. Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was approached by a group of jinn who accepted Islam after hearing him recite the Quran. These examples show that while jinns have power, their submission to Allah and the prophets highlights their role in the divine order. Jinns possess unique abilities such as invisibility, superhuman strength, and the ability to travel quickly over long distances. Some jinn can manipulate elements and perform tasks beyond human capability, as seen with Prophet Solomon's control over them. However, despite these powers, jinn are still servants of Allah and cannot act against his will. Their abilities may seem overwhelming, but their influence over humans is limited to what Allah permits, and the faithful are always protected from their harm. Evil jinns have more power over individuals with weak faith. When someone neglects their connection to Allah through prayer and righteous actions, they become more vulnerable to the whispers and manipulations of jinns. These jinns thrive in environments where disbelief, sin and heedlessness are prevalent. However, strengthening one's faith, engaging in worship and staying close to Allah diminishes the influence of evil jinns, making it difficult for them to harm or control a believer. Believers who maintain a strong connection with Allah are protected from the influence of jinns. Regular prayers, reciting Quranic verses like Ayat al-Kursi, and engaging in dhikr, remembrance of Allah, serve as their spiritual shields. These practices drive away evil jinns and limit their ability to interfere. The more devout a person is, the less power jinns have over them. Belief in Allah's protection combined with good deeds creates an impenetrable barrier that jinns cannot cross.